So the appearance is the level of consciousness, and the wish-fulfilling jewel, as the Buddhists say, the wish-fulfilling jewel, which has no judgments, no rewards and punishments, it's shining, it's fulfilling the moment, giving, giving, giving. Here I am, here I am, here I am. Not, it's always is then formed through conditions. It's reflected through the mind heart, a conditioned mind heart, as war and peace. Da-da-da and da-da-da. This and that. Me and all the rest of the universe. Oh, crazy. And yet we bought into it, did we not? And that's the view. And there's no redeeming God up there saying, no, you can't have that. You can't have this. You can have that. You can't have this. You will have that. You won't have that. No. It is as it is. But whether there is consciousness to avail of that, well, we're learning. We're learning. But personhood is limited. It's not empty enough. It's too identified. It's not the tool. I have a runny nose just from changing weather. I'm not sick. It's not the tool. It's not bad. It's innocently noble and all kinds of things, right? It's just not fundamentally real. It's not fundamentally real. There are all apparent things in perception are an appearance. And when one is emptied, somehow, Ajahn says it's through an act of grace. I just don't know. I really can't say. If one is emptied of self-identification, self-referencing, and all the conditions that go with that, the view well, it's just inexpressible. It's just totally inexpressible. And the closest I can come is uncaused love. That's just as close as I can personally am able to language it. Everywhere, all the time. And it's mostly never seen because the conditions feel safer. The limitations feel safer. Even though they might be uncomfortable at a soul level, they feel familiar. So going to the very darkest place in the forest and entering there is not really, that takes a brave heart. If one is still identified as a person, which most of us are when we're still seeking, The abyss of not knowing who one is, what one is, how one is just a very It doesn't sound palatable to a conditioned self. And yet, here we all are, listening to this particular talk, and there's literally no reason that we would ever even consider listening to something like this unless it was on the horizon. That's my felt sense. I don't know what the horizon is. I'm not, I read an email this morning from some listserv that I'm on that it was like 2040. That's when it's going to turn. I just don't know. I really don't have, I can't say. I still have opinions, but I mostly can't believe any of them. And that is the condition I'm in, regardless of whether I want to be. That's the condition.